Previously on Blue Healers.
We can use this as an outside entrance. Now, the new phones will be connected in a couple of hours, but in the meantime, you've all got your mobiles and your radios. We'll be putting desks in here. I originally thought that Sergeant Stewart and I would share a separate office, but we do need a passive interview room, so that'll be here.
Good. That's a good idea.
So we'll be sharing with the troops.
I guess you won't be here that long anyway.
Perhaps I didn't make myself entirely clear. Sergeant Jacobs is here for the duration. Well, obviously, after everything that's happened, we need him. Continue on.
Mess room in here, I thought, with lockers. Not stocked yet, but I've brought in some tea and coffee and polystyrene cups. Interview room here. Holding cell here. With charge counter here. And thought we'd put the boss in here.
No, that's only premises. That will work from there. Yeah. What about that other thing?
Or,
What about that?
ABCI, eh?
I figured.
So, I suppose we'll put the boss in there.
I suspect that Senior Sergeant Croydon is contemplating retirement. Not immediately, perhaps, but sooner rather than later. And I'm not certain we have a suitable replacement here. What I'm saying is, when it happens, the job's yours.
Thank you, sir.
Don't underestimate me. I have more staying power than the Inspector imagines, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm not asking you to sack her. I just want her out of here today.
Tom, please.
So you will arrange to have her reassigned, or I'll write her a report that will haunt her for the rest of her career. Do you understand?
Yes, boss.
The holiday is over. This is a police station and will now start to run like one. When we're given an instruction, we obey. I don't care what happens in our life outside. In here, we are police. All leave is cancelled until I say otherwise. Peroni, O'Rourke, Foot Patrol, you two, paperwork from today's burg.
Are you okay, Sarge?
He's a bastard, Susie. A bloody bastard. Sir, when I first came here, you had certain views about my taking over.
I want to hear you say it.
Senior Sergeant Croydon has to go. For the good of the force.
And you're the man to take his place. Done.
Look, we never had that drink. You know, maybe sometime we could... Sorry.
No.
No, sorry.
No. I'd love to.
Okay. Mark? You all right?
I'll let those animals have that girl. I placed a young girl into the hands of her killer. I just lost a prisoner. My family will not return my calls, and I'm thinking about having an affair. Thanks. Thanks for asking. So, what will you do now?
Get some stronger medication.
I couldn't do anything. If you think of anything, just give me a call, okay? Bloody useless. Gave him a card. Call me if you need me.
It's not your fault.
It is. She didn't call me. She slit a throat in a public toilet.
You've got to cultivate a network, but whatever you do, maintain distance. You know, never sleep with a suspect.
You're not speaking from experience, are you?
If you're not going to take this seriously, there's no point. Is there anything?
No. You think Porter's going to show?
Getting bored.
Well, we've been here for 4 hours.
You wanted the gig.
Oh, hang on. A green Ford EA.
Driver?
Well, it's not Bradley Porter. Female, mid to late 20s. Bloody hell.
What?
She's taking her clothes off.
What's she doing?
Looks like she's going for a swim.
What? Evan, car approaching.
She's in trouble. I'm going.
Wait!
She's drowning.
Hold off! Don't move, Evan!
Talk to me. We need to get her to the hospital.
No, let go of me. I just want to die. I just want to die.
I need to check what car Brad Porter drives. We just sighted a maroon Fairlane, approximately 78 model. No rego. Okay, thanks, Mark.
Look, the doctor says she's okay physically. They just want us to hold off talking to her until after the psych evaluation.
It had to be Brad Porter in the other car. You blew our sit off, you know.
That poor girl was drowning.
I told you to hold off.
And I exercised my judgment. Where are we going?
Back to the lake.
Before?
Didn't look like a suicide to me.
Come on.
She left the keys on the wheel. Still think she wasn't coming back? Rita Louise Levy.
All right, well, why would anyone pretend to commit suicide?
I don't know, but you can explain it to the boss.
I've just had armed defenders on the blower demanding to know how Brad Porter got away.
I broke cover, boss. There was a woman in the lake. She appeared to be drowning.
Appeared?
I thought she was committing suicide.
And Porter?
There was another car, but he got scared off.
The suicide?
The woman's name's Rita Levy. There's nothing on Lake.
Any connection to Porter?
Not at this stage, but armed defenders think he had inside help to do the job, so it's possible.
Any other leads?
This seemed to be the most promising.
$60,000 in cash. We've got the suspect lined up, and we break cover.
My responsibility, boss.
Sarge?
This is a very pleasant surprise, love, but shouldn't you be at school?
I got permission.
Right.
Dad?
Yeah, what is it?
I need you to take me to show jumping tomorrow afternoon.
But your mum was supposed to be doing that, wasn't she?
She doesn't want to tow the horse float. Please, Dad.
Well, by the time I finish work, I won't have a lot of time. Can you get him loaded up?
You'll do it?
Yeah, of course I'll do it.
And you'll stay and watch, please?
I'd love to.
Chemist at Widgery's been knocked over.
Again? Cold and flu tablets. The pseudoephedrine, no doubt.
Yes, yeah, I'm aware of that, boss. Kelly and Susie.
Yeah, no, Sergeant, I want you to go. Take Rayner with you, knock a few heads together.
Right.
It's the third robbery in Widgery this week. It's about time we got out there and started flying the flag again.
Well, he certainly wasn't knocked off due to lack of security.
It made no difference to the kid. He was totally brazen by the sound of it.
Well, that's the way things happen round here.
A decent description would help.
Baggy pants and bad attitude. That's everyone, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Geez, no wonder they knock off a chemist for a cheap hit. There's not a lot to do around here.
Yeah, I know, Sarge, but it's not our problem. Knock a few heads together, the boss said.
Yeah, what, just any head we can find?
It's one way of letting them know we're serious.
It's also a way of making us the enemy.
Our job is to keep the peace and enforce the law. We're not here to make friends.
I don't want to be friends. I just don't want to be the enemy.
Sarge! Are you okay?
You all right there, son? It's all right, don't move, don't move. We'll call an ambulance. Yeah.
Get your hand off me.
All right, let's just take this slowly, okay?
Yeah, get your hand off me.
I'm not touching you, all right?
Come get me, sweetheart! Shoot!
I took my eye off the road for a split second, boss. I mean, he came out of nowhere.
It looked as if his mates pushed him in front of us.
Why would they do that?
Well, they're kids, I don't know.
Well, if you'd have caught any of them, you could have asked.
Yeah, we couldn't just leave the other boy.
Who also disappeared.
We did try and look for them, boss. We drove around, we talked to a few people, and no one seemed to want to help us.
Why am I not surprised? It's been a shambles, that place, ever since we closed down the station. You all right?
Yeah, no, I'm just, a bit rattled, boss. I thought we killed him.
He ran off. He couldn't have been that badly injured.
Yeah, we don't actually know that, do we? He could be in a gutter somewhere with
Sergeant,
internal injuries.
you were doing your job. You've got nothing to blame yourself for.
All right, well, how long have we got? Okay, mate, thanks for the heads up. See ya. Mate, bad news, we're out in the street. That was PJ.
Hey, how's it going?
He's going well. So well, in fact, he's buying a townhouse in Melbourne.
Jeez, good on him. Wait a minute.
Yeah, he's selling the house.
Our place?
Well, his place. It goes to auction in 2 months.
I wonder how much he's after.
Well, funnily enough, I didn't bother asking. Mate, do you reckon Chris will have us back at the pub?
Evan, your suicide can talk to us.
So, what did armed defenders have to say?
You don't want to know.
What did they say?
Ah, Brad Porter.
Yeah. Can I help you?
Hope so. What were you doing at the hospital, Brad?
Visiting.
Anyone in particular?
Yeah, just like the uniforms.
We saw your car down at the lake this morning.
Which lake was that?
The one you own a shack on.
Ah, that lake. Now, why would I be there?
Maybe because you stole 60 grand from the Glen Eagle Bar and Tabaret in Balaclava and needed somewhere to stash the money?
You're thinking of someone else. You're quiet, mate. What's the matter? She keeping you on a short leash?
Mr. Porter?
Look, I'm here on holidays, you know, spotted fishing. You're thinking of someone else. Hey, she's all right, eh?
Her name's Rita Levy. Do you know her?
No.
Well, we'll just have to ask her then.
I need to be by myself. I'm sorry if I caused any trouble.
What were you doing at the lake, Miss Levy?
Doctor says I'm depressed.
The doctor says you're fine.
It'd be best if you talk to us.
Do you know this man? Look at the photo, please. Brad Porter, do you know him? Well, we'll be back when you're ready to talk with us. We can't establish a connection between them. Have to say, she wasn't very helpful.
She's just attempted suicide.
We searched Brad Porter's car, his shack, his hotel room. Nothing. Armed offenders reckon he's waiting for the heat to die down before picking up the cash he stole.
So you believe he was on his way to retrieve the cash when,
So I just let her drown next time, do I?
You'd better let Porter go.
Lunches, anyone?
Need a hand?
I'm sure, yeah.
Jonesy can go with you.
Ah. So the CIG's going well, then?
I don't want to talk about it.
What did you do? You run over a cat?
Might as well.
Now listen, I've got a plan. Just hear me out. I reckon we should buy PJ's house.
You're not proposing to me again, are you?
Think about it, it makes sense.
So you got a spare couple of $100,000, do you?
No, we borrow it. That's what banks are for.
What bank is going to lend us that kind of money?
Well, look at us. Fine, upstanding young men. How could they say no?
Jonesy, the new owners have been going through the books. I have to call in your bar tab.
Oh, yeah, sure. That can't be right.
It's been 6 months.
You haven't paid your bar tab in 6 months. How much did... Whoa! Sorry, mate, you're on your own.
I'm sorry, Chris, I don't have my wallet on me.
You can fix it up later.
Yeah, it's, I still think the banks will be keen to see us.
Been calling you so much, I should put you guys on my speed dial.
Yes, we are aware that there is a problem here, Mr. Hagen.
Problem? You reckon? Cold and flu tablets this morning. This afternoon, a carton of condoms. Look, there's a gang of them. Yeah, most of them are younger teens, but there's one older kid. Ringleader type.
Yeah, I think I know the kid.
You ought to be locking them up.
Yeah, did you get a look at the kid who stole the condoms?
Bill?
Yes, Mr. Hagen?
They want to know who knocked off the rubbers.
Come on, Billy.
Ned Barton.
Ned Barton, right. Do you know where I can find this Ned Barton?
Guess so.
Right, you're not trying to hide him from us, are you? Ned Barton?
Piss off.
All right, just calm down.
I said piss off.
Just calm down, mate, calm down. It's all right. We just want to talk to you, okay? Put the bottle down. Have a think about it, mate, honestly. We're just here to talk to you, all right? Just want to have a bit of a chat. No dramas. Put the bottle down. Just put him down.
Sarge, this is Ned Barton's grandfather.
I'm a bit bloody busy for this.
Right, well, we have been kind of trying to contact you for a while.
I was having a beer, wasn't I? What's this about?
Ned, he's been stealing from the chemist.
Isn't that your problem?
Well, yes, it is, but you are his grandfather.
And nothing I can do, mate. Nothing at all. What's he supposed to have done, anyway?
He's stolen a carton of condoms.
Oh.
So how old are you, Ned?
13.
Oh, he's 11.
Where are the condoms you stole?
Go and find them, piglet.
Hey, you mind yourself.
Now, look, Ned, we know you stole the condoms.
Billy tell you?
Don't you worry about Billy. You want to tell us about the cold tablets that went missing this morning?
It wasn't me.
You realise that you can be charged over this?
Cool.
No. It is not cool. All right, a criminal record is not cool. A juvenile detention centre is not cool. Only an idiot would think that it's cool. Mate, you get a criminal record, it will stay with you forever. You can say goodbye to getting any job, let alone the job that you want, all right?
You're wasting your time with this one.
Charge him.
I think that's a wrong move, boss.
He's committed a crime. Charge him.
Yes, I know that. Look, the boy is 11 years old. His so-called guardian is an alcoholic grandfather we had to drag out of the pub. I reckon we can do better.
He's admitted to stealing the condoms?
Yep.
What about the earlier thefts?
Well, he is part of a gang. My guess is that the other members are responsible.
Has he given us any names?
No.
Made any admissions? Offered restitution?
Well, no, not as such.
Then why should we do him any favours?
Well, he's 11 years old,
Yes, so
boss.
you said. It's not down to you, Sergeant. Charge him.
We can't. The chemist signed a statement of no complaint.
You didn't think to inform me of this?
No, I didn't, boss. I'm informing you now.
Sarge, the chemist didn't sign a statement.
I know, but he will.
No.
Look, Mr. Hagen...
But what am I running here, a charity?
The kid's got it stacked up against him.
You want to hear a hard luck story? I'll tell you Billy's. And if kids like Billy can keep themselves honest, then I don't see why those kids can't.
Right, all right, look, even if we charge Ned, he's going to be diverted to some kind of program. And we've got a chance here to make a difference with that kid and avoid a conviction.
I might as well stand on the street and give my stock away.
All right, I'll pay for the condoms myself.
Why do you care?
Don't worry about that, I just do. How much? There you go, 60.
Sorry, another 25. $8.75 per box, 12 boxes.
Righto.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
About time.
Well, you'll be relieved to know that we're not charging Ned. Hang on, what's that?
Nothing.
Have a look. That's very good. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's very good.
It's horrible. It's very good, though. Oh, yeah. Keep hold of this?
Only if you give me a $5.
Bloody hell. All right. What'd you do with the condoms you stole?
I gave them to my mates.
Why?
So they'd let me hang around.
Remember how armed offenders suspected that Porter had inside help on the hotel job?
Mm-hmm.
Guess he used to work at the same hotel.
I was in love with him.
So you set up the hotel robbery?
No.
Come on, you're employed there. We found Porter in the corridor here, obviously on his way to talk to you.
Was he here?
What was he coming to talk about? Where he'd left the money, what holiday destination you guys were going to head for when the heat dies down? Rita?
He left me. He used to ask me questions about my work. I just thought he wanted to know about my life, that he loved me. I had no idea.
It was someone else.
He used me. That's why I wanted to die.
So why come all the way to Mount Thomas to do it?
Because you've been here before. With him.
He brought her up here to his romantic country shack. See how romantic she feels when they drag my body out of the lake.
Well, if she's an actress, she's a good one.
Well, I buy that Porter was using her.
Using her? The guy dumped her.
Whatever happened after the robbery, Rita knew what she was doing. She's an accomplice, and she's still playing you for the sympathy.
So you think she's putting it on? I'll meet you in the car. I just want to check something. So you just type in income, any outstanding debts, credit card debts, car repayment, bar tabs, additional expenses. And then you hit return. You're kidding. It's incredible, isn't it? They're going to lend us that much. We're going to be homeowners.
Is everyone at this station intent on getting pneumonia?
It was an ambush, Sarge.
Buggers.
A bunch of kids out of Widgery waterbombing cars.
Well, if you'd been within your vehicle, there wouldn't be a problem.
Yes, I had the window down.
He was just trying to talk to them.
Right.
I mean, seriously, who chucks a condom full of water at a police
Condom?
car? A condom, yes. Like the best water bombs.
Well, since you didn't bring them in, I take it they ran away. Sergeant, why don't you and Raina go and see if you can make a better job of it?
So you reckon they're the same kids?
Oh, I'd say so. There's a good chance.
Hang on, just pull over here, will you?
Ned?
No, I can't see him there. Reckon the patrol car needs a bit of a wash? How are we today, boys?
What?
Conduct endangering, discharge missiles, and I believe those condoms belong to me. So, Liam, you're the leader of the pack, eh? You're a bit older than the others. What, you're about 17, are you?
Maybe.
Right, they do what you tell them, do they?
Sometimes.
So if you, I don't know, you ask them to steal a carton of condoms or a box of cold tablets, they'd do that for you, would they?
Well, we found the condoms.
Right, you found a whole carton of them.
Mm-hmm.
Liam, did you know that there's a crime called conspiracy? That's where you convince someone else to do something that you know is illegal, like steal. Listen, son, we already know which one of your mates stole the condoms.
Mate? He's no mate.
Right, so you didn't find them after all?
Well, I don't squeal, but if Needle Dick has already opened his mouth, then yeah. He hangs around, we get a few laughs out of him and piss him off. He rocked up with the condoms. I stole these. Can I be in your gang? He's so gay.
Discharge missiles?
Missiles?
You realise you can be charged for this?
What, for chucking condoms?
Reckless conduct, conduct endangering persons. That would mean bail, children's court, the whole deal. What would your parents think of that, eh?
Oh, you know, reckon Mum might cream herself. You know, you should really arrest Needle Dick Ned for being gay.
Oh, yeah?
You tell him from me. Thanks for dobbing us in.
That'll be all.
Don't be a stranger, Susie.
Chair.
Got bank statements, group certificates, credit card
Mate,
receipts.
house is gone.
Well, sold?
Mm-hmm.
But it was meant to go to auction in like 2
Yeah, he
months.
got a cash offer. He sold it before auction.
Well, what about us? Can we stay on as tenants?
Well, it depends on the new owner.
Does you know what this means?
Yeah, I do. Means we've got to clean the bloody place.
I'm not doing the bathroom.
Mate, it's your turn.
No, we've never done the bathroom.
So it's your turn. I mean, do we have anything to clean it with anyway?
Don't you just use soap?
Suze, what do you use to clean a bathroom?
How should I know?
Well, you know, you're
some idiot bought PJ's place, so...
Yeah, we've got to fumigate the place before he kicks us out.
I know there's mould in the shower.
In the sink.
And the grease in the oven.
The stove.
And that toilet's still leaking.
All the downlights are gone.
What about the wax on the carpet?
And the pizza.
Oh, the pizza.
How did it get on the wall?
Well, it's Hawaiian, so...
Well, it's fair enough, really.
Sounds like you guys are in trouble.
Well, it's a good thing you're not our landlord then, eh?
Ah, but I am. And whether or not I kick you out depends on how well you clean the place. Settlement's in 30 days.
Wait a minute. You bought PJ's house.
Susie, patrolling the Bronx, you're with me.
Take good care of her, Sarge. She's our little Susie. We love her.
Sarge, he's not your responsibility.
Susie, I've been telling myself something like that for 20 years. I don't believe it anymore. Hey, Ned. Geez, what happened to you?
What do you think?
I don't know, that's why I'm asking. You all right?
I'm fine.
They're not your mates, Ned.
What would you know? They said I squealed on them.
They are not your mates. You know what they call you? Eh? You know that drawing that you gave me? I hang that up on the wall next to my desk, don't I, Senior Constable Rayner?
Yes, he does.
Yes, I do. Rudest bloody thing I've ever seen in my life. And it got me to thinking, and so I brought something in to show you. It's not up to your standard, but, you want to have a look?
Whatever. You do this?
Yeah. Been doing it for years.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Did you know there's some art classes in the town hall on a Wednesday night? And I had a bit of a chat to them about you, and they're looking forward to meeting you.
What?
Well, I showed them your drawing, and they were very, very impressed.
I couldn't do it. I can't paint.
Oh, mate, well, they'll teach you. You know, that's what art classes are for. Art class, eh?
I don't have any gear.
Ah, you don't have any gear. Well, you do now. There we go. Some pencils. There's a whole heap of old paints in here. A few brushes. There you go.
Would you take me?
Ah, well, I don't know whether that's quite appropriate.
Forget it then.
Ned.
They'd laugh at me.
Fair enough. Just call into the station later on, okay?
Thanks.
Never knew you were a painter, Mark.
Oh, dabble a bit. There was a time there I was going to do it professionally.
So why didn't you?
Oh, got a bit scared. Thought it'd be safer in uniform. G'day, love. How are you?
The kids at school reckon it's cool driving in a police car.
Ah, do they now?
Old Batface won't let me out without a letter.
Old Batface. That'd be Mrs. Quantock, would it?
Batface. She's such a pain.
Now, Freya, I've actually had to arrange for someone else to take you to the comp. Now, you remember Susie from work? She's going to pick you up at 4:30. Now, you show her how to hitch the float. All right, I'm really sorry, love, but something's come up.
Is this about you and Mum?
No, it's nothing to do with that.
Why not then?
Well, there's this kid, and he's in a lot of trouble.
But you promised me.
Yeah, I know I did, love. I know, but
Why
sometimes...
don't his parents take him?
Well, he actually doesn't have any parents.
So why do you have to? Dad, this is really important.
Susie will take you.
Why can't Susie take him? I really wanted you to see me ride. I finally made the school team and you said you wanted to come and see me.
I do.
Mum doesn't care. I thought you wanted to see me ride.
Jonesy. Dinner tonight. You, me, the landlord.
Good idea.
Yeah, we're cooking.
Okay, so, steak, mashed potatoes...
No, we're trying to impress her. You can't impress her with potatoes. I got this off the internet.
Punta de Vitello or Ross... No, I can't even pronounce it.
No, ask Joss. He said it's really easy. His mum cooks it all the time.
His mum's Italian. Let's just do a barbecue.
No barbecues. The hour is too late for barbecues. Suze, we're planning dinner tonight. Punta de Vitello Arrosto. You keen?
Roast veal.
Yeah.
We're going down in flames, boy.
So you sure?
Yeah, we'd love you to come.
No, I mean, can you cook it?
Yeah?
Good. I'll bring a bottle of red.
Great.
Or we could do a barbie if you want.
No, the veal sounds good.
I'll just clear this for you.
Mount Thomas Police? Yeah, I can pass it on, no worries. That was the hospital. Rita Levy's just disappeared.
Shouldn't we be trying to track down Brad Porter?
Why?
Well, we know he's dangerous. He may have threatened her.
Nah.
there's at least some truth to her story. They were in a relationship and he dumped her.
Jonesy, just forget about it. She's just a good actor.
I still don't see why you're so sure she'd come back here.
Well, maybe it's a pre-arranged pickup. She retrieves the cash and meets up with Porter. I can tell you now, it's not to commit suicide. Oh, Brad Porter. Who would have guessed? Mr. Porter!
Yeah, g'day.
You comfy back there?
You got a coffee?
You stupid bitch.
Still reckon she's a damsel in distress? So we're surfers, dragging the money, and we'll arrest her without having to get our feet wet. Which we could have done yesterday if you hadn't jumped the gun. Hold on, Jonesy. What? If you move...
Can't find her!
Jonesy, enough! Gun, the money. I hope for your sake your fingerprints aren't on the gun.
I never touched it. I never touched the cash either.
So whose prints are we going to find on it? Brad Porter's?
Can you help me? Is there anything you can do?
You can help yourself by telling us the truth.
Maybe we can help you.
Can you get me off?
Well, I can't make any promises. But you have to help me. You understand?
I think so.
Okay. So let's talk about the robbery. Were you there when it happened?
No. He was going to call me later to tell me where to meet him.
So you just left the front door open?
The back door.
Well, how did he know that the money was there that night?
He asked me. He told me we'd go away together. He said he was in trouble. People were chasing him for some gambling debt.
So you wanted to help him, to save him from being hurt?
He said they'd kill him.
And you believed him?
I did then. I don't now.
Well, what happened?
I caught him in bed with Michelle.
So Brad was going to take you away, go straight, start all over again.
Yeah.
And surprise, surprise, he's doing the dirty on you.
He was screwing her and laughing at me.
So you decided to at least have the money?
Wouldn't you?
You can't hold me here! Just get these things off me!
Shut your mouth and calm down.
A big man with my hands are cuffed!
Evan, I reckon you can handle this one.
Thanks very much.
Ned.
Oh, I had to go with that charcoal you gave me. It's incredible.
Listen, mate, I'm not going to be able to take you tonight. However, Senior Constable Raynor has very kindly offered to take you.
You said you were coming.
Yeah, I know I did, but, mate, I've got something to do with my daughter. I've double booked myself.
Hey, Ned, I'm really happy to go with you.
You promised.
Yeah, I know I did, mate. I'm really sorry.
Whatever.
But look, I'll tell you what, next week, I'll take you next week. No problems at all.
Yeah, right.
Ned?
Sarge, this isn't your fault.
I let him down, Susie. It's as simple as that.
No, you did everything that you could.
Yeah, and it wasn't near good enough, was it, eh?
Sergeant, a young boy has just been assaulted with a house brick in front of the Widgery chemist.
What, Ned Barton?
No, this was the delivery boy. Apparently he's been bashed with a brick and his bike's been stolen. Mr. Hagan also told me that you returned to his shop and demanded that he sign a statement of no complaint. Raynor, did he sign this statement before you interviewed the boy?
No, I'll answer that. No.
So when you told me he'd already signed a statement of no complaint...
Yeah, no, I lied. I lied. Raynor?
I reckon that's Ned.
For God's sake.
He's gone, mate. I'm sorry.
Bloody killed him, boss. I killed him.
Previously on Blue Healers.
We can use this as an outside entrance. Now, the new phones will be connected in a couple of hours, but in the meantime, you've all got your mobiles and your radios. We'll be putting desks in here. I originally thought that Sergeant Stewart and I would share a separate office, but we do need a passive interview room, so that'll be here.
Good. It's a good idea.
So we'll be sharing with the troops.
I guess you won't be here that long anyway.
Perhaps I didn't make myself entirely clear. Sergeant Jacobs is here for the duration. Well, obviously, after everything that's happened, we need him. Continue on.
Mess room in here, I thought, with lockers. Not stocked yet, but I've brought in some tea and coffee and polystyrene cups. Interview room here. Holding cell here. Charge counter here. And thought we'd put the boss in here.
No, that's only premises that will work from there. What about that other thing?
Or,
What about that?
ABC, eh? So, I suppose we'll put the boss in there.
I suspect that Senior Sergeant Croydon is contemplating retirement. Not immediately, perhaps, but sooner rather than later. And I'm not certain we have a suitable replacement here. What I'm saying is, when it happens, the job's yours.
Thank you, sir.
Don't underestimate me. I have more staying power than the Inspector imagines, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm not asking you to sack her. I just want her out of here today.
Tom, please.
So you will arrange to have her reassigned, or I'll write her a report that will haunt her for the rest of her career. Do you understand?
Yes, boss.
The holiday is over. This is a police station and will now start to run like one. When we're given an instruction, we obey. I don't care what happens in our life outside. In here, we are police. All leave is cancelled until I say otherwise. Peroni, O'Rourke, Foot Patrol, you two, paperwork from today's bird.
Are you okay, Sarge?
He's a bastard, Susie. Bloody bastard. Sir, when I first came here, you had certain views about my taking over.
I want to hear you say it.
Senior Sergeant Croydon has to go. For the good of the force.
And you're the man to take his place. Done.
Look, we never had that drink. Maybe sometime we could... Sorry.
No.
No, sorry.
No. I'd love to.
Okay. Mark? You all right?
I'll let those animals have that girl. I placed a young girl into the hands of her killer. I just lost a prisoner. My family will not return my calls, and I'm thinking about having an affair. Thanks. Thanks for asking. So, what will you do now?
Get some stronger medication.
I couldn't do anything.